is on my platform because I don't look at this shit like this my page. This our page. You know what I'm saying? It's our, that's me. You feel me? So yeah, like I'm glad you put that out there. Like it's real like that. Like I'm passionate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like about this shit. Like I say, I'm not playing when it comes to our people and this fight no pressure. You feel me? So I'm actually glad that you even got on here, even on that, because this is meant to be. Like when I pulled you in, I was ready to talk to you about the Starseeds. Because like I told them earlier, like damn, I'm like man, what I don't like is the Matrix. These oppressors sitting here, they know they watching. They watch you. They watch me. They watch him. This is what they want. You know what I'm saying? They don't want this though. They don't want you on here and you happen to get on here and say, I thought you was gonna get on here. We gonna talk about the Starseed. So when you, because I felt like I let you down. I was gonna call you that and tell you that on my own. Like, man, God, my bad. I ain't forget about the Starseed. This came up. But when you got on here now, you like, look, God, to even speak on that, I appreciate you so much for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do that. And the people need to see that. You know what I'm saying? When you got, like you say, you know, it's not that many of us that's willing to fight for our people. So people know like Pharaoh ain't gonna back down. You know, I ain't gonna back down, just like you wouldn't back down. So the people, it's fucked up. It's dead. We don't know how this ends. So for you to come in and you like, we all still love you. You know what I'm saying? You the voice of reason right now, because you and Pharaoh ain't fell out, and me and you ain't fell out. And I'm real enough to be like, man, I don't want you to change your relationship with him based upon me, and don't change my relationship with me based upon him, which I know you wouldn't do. So I wouldn't even have to say it to you. You too supreme. You too real. Any guy that can stand out there by himself, risk his whole avatar, and check the police, nigga, come on, that's gangster. I don't give a fuck about, I ain't trying to hear about no murders, how many bodies a nigga got. I ain't trying to hear about none of that shit. These niggas be sending they all that fake shit in the rap video, all that house Negro shit. You hear me? If you're not ready to get on the front line and die for us right now, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, we as in the community, it's fuck you with me. So when I seen you, I'm like, no, I gotta step with God on that, because I'll be damned if I let him feel like he out here alone on that, because I'm on the same type of time. So it's like, with you, that's why I told you, I'm like, man, however I can help God with this, I go live on you, you jump on me. However, and I was willing to do the same thing. I'm willing to do the same thing with RFG. I willing to do the same thing with Ralph Smart, Remedy H. I willing to do the same thing with Foster, eBay, Spiritual, so and the others. I've always commended my gods, man, and my goddesses. You know, so you know, I just want you to know right now, just for you to get on here and do this, we need this, because like you say, you probably don't know, but I'm telling you, from me to you, and in front of all them, what, over 1,000 people on the live, that goes to show you the impact, the influence that we have within the community, and it does need to be handled with more respect and more care, because we seen what happened with the Black Panthers. We seen how all the gangs became gangs today. All these organizations, like I tell all the young guys in my city, because I used to be a part of an organization like that, man, all these organizations started, GDs, BDs, Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings. They all started as organizations to protect their community and their people, man. When they came in with COINTELPRO in the 60s, man, they didn't just take out Malcolm. They didn't just take out Martin. They didn't just knock off, you know what I'm saying, Medgar Evers and Assata Shakurs and the Angela Davises and the Matolo Shakurs, and you know what I'm saying? No, they came for the leaders of the organizations. They locked up the Larry Hoovers and the Jeff Fords, the people that was on that same type of time. You know what I'm saying?
They got the lions out of there. That's right.
The line, and right now we got that back. We got you. We got RFG. We got Pharaoh. We got me. We got certain one. You know, so all I seen was like some Power Ranger shit, some Captain Planet shit, guys. So when they, you know, when my follow him like, hey,
right?
yeah, they got, I'm like, man, when they say you got a link with, and I already knew who Pharaoh was. So when I found out who you, I'm like, oh, I was, because that has never been done. We don't have that going on, you know, and that's what I love. Like everybody teach different, you know. Pharaoh different from me. I'm different from you. Everybody's different from RG. From if you really peep it, yeah, we got a little tendencies, but we different. For example, you go out there in the streets and be right there with their ass. You would come in here, yeah, you would sit there and but no, I know I'm gonna tell you right now what we have love from you. I'm probably speaking for the people. What grabbed everybody, God, I know what grabbed me was to hear your tone, telling them about that son and be out there with that son, and you right there standing alone, but you're not alone because you got all the ancestors with you. But you feel me? Just tell them that you ain't playing when you right there. They could pull out a gun, shoot you right there, lock you. Is how they be doing up. So to see a God do that, man, you give so many people hope. You saying what everybody's scared to say. So me personally, I'm gonna push that up with you. Like I'm not gonna stop that up. No, we need that.
No, keep going. You understand? Exactly.
Yes.
Right. That's what's up, guys. No doubt. Listen, I don't know if you still want to do this or not because I owe it to the Starseeds. I want to apologize to everybody that's coming on here. Kala was knocked out, man. I was
Okay, cool. So you asleep. I don't feel bad no more.
no, bro. Cause that's why I sent you messages. I'm like, yo, I just woke up, man. I was knocked the hell out for hours, man.
Wow.
I woke up and I saw you on here. I seen a couple messages on my phone. The first place I said, let me get back to my brother real quick and see if you still want to do it. I'm setting everything up now
I mean,
to at least go on there.
do you want to do it right here? Because we got 1,000 right now.
All right. Well, that's the only thing is I want to show some things on my computer.
It's
That's the only thing. Is I want to show some, and I don't want to. I can't show it on here because I want people to actually see the.
Okay.
And I listen. I tell you, I'll send you the link, right? And what happened is me and you can go on your channel on Instagram tomorrow night. Do a crazy live tomorrow night.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying? If you, but I do want to get a Starseeds their time because I know they up right now. I know they still want to do it.
Yeah.
So, man, you can do a crazy live tomorrow night if you want.
Look, I feel like this, right? I feel like the righteous thing we should do, God, is get them that tomorrow and let's really give it to them. I'm locked in with you because, like I said, I had my debacle, which had nothing to do with you or the guys or nobody. Now, it ain't had nothing to do with Pharaoh. I feel like it's the Matrix. I know what it ain't. No feel I know what it is. So, let's do that tomorrow for sure. 9:39, like we said. Let's keep that same. But far as right now, we got 1,000 guys and goddesses on here. You know, they need to hear us. We can still talk to them. We can still. They don't get it. They need that. So I feel like that's a way of balancing it out. For we didn't get to get that to the Starseeds tonight, but we can still give them, feed them a little something. You know what I'm saying? Until tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, if you want to bring a couple Starseeds on, if they want to ask some questions, I'm more than willing. You understand? That's no doubt. If you want to bring a couple Starseeds on, let's handle it. We can do something real fast.
Okay.
No doubt.
Hey, you show. I mean, we could wait till tomorrow if you want to. If you, but we could just.
Listen, we on here. My brother said he want. Do you want to read some Starseeds on this John? Let's go. That's all.
Okay.
It's all good. Let's go.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just pull. Hold on. I'm gonna pull somebody on, and I'm gonna let them ask you or me or whatever question they want to ask. You know.
No doubt. There we go.
Hold on. I'm gonna just start from the top. Boom. All right, so look, I'm gonna pull one of y'all on here. We got the God, Kali on here, and Divine Insight myself. And whatever you want to ask God or ask me, feel free. I know this is good for the culture right now. This is great. This is all pure high frequency energy. The God taking the time right now to do it right now because I know he still got things he got to put together for it. I'm pretty sure. But like he told y'all tomorrow, we definitely gonna be what we gonna be at, God. We gonna be on your channel on my page.
My joint blocked, so I'm jumping right on yours.
We on here tomorrow. They block God. We on my shit. You feel me? They ain't stopping nothing. But
exactly.
I just called somebody in, so y'all come in. Just have y'all question. Y'all know how y'all talk to God already, and y'all talk to say y'all know what we expect. Just be mindful because we trying to get as many people heard as possible. Because I know it's crazy right now too. Kali, it's 300 requests.
It's more than that. It's more than they showing 1,000 people, but I know it's more than that on there, man. They got us banned, brother.
Yeah, they do
I know
like that. Did you? There she go. Okay, so we got one of the goddesses on here. Let us know your name and where you from, and you can talk to the god or me. We here for you. Listen.
Hi, my name is Shamika. I live in Laverne, Tennessee, which is like 30 minutes from Nashville. Also, I'm not sure. I follow Kalai. Hi, I'm super excited.
How are you?
Kind of like freaking out because was not expecting you to tap me in.
Right.
I was just tapping in. I really do respect a lot of things that you put out. I necessarily.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah, sorry. I respect and I feel a lot of the things that you guys talk about. A lot of times I kind of feel as though I'm on the path, but I'm not fully connected. And for me, it's because I'm having a hard time overcoming my
You having a problem? What?
I'm having a hard time overcoming my traumas from like my parents. My mom and my dad were neither involved, and I don't have like relationships with them at all. And I have a different understanding, a different way of thinking than the rest of my family does. As far as like my eating habits, I choose to be vegan. They still want the meat, the processed foods, the sugar, all of the stuff that we don't need. Some of my family got vaccinated. I'm like, stay away from me. I ain't with that. So my question is basically, I guess, for those of us who are trying to like complete our transition, I guess, if you will, if it's a spiritual transitioning, waking up our DNA, as you say, how do we cut our like let go of our family ties and like I'm cool on the world stuff and not being involved with that because I don't really care about it. But the family thing is really, really throwing me off to where I can just fully just, shine my light as bright as I need to, if that makes sense. I've been struggling with that for a while. I know, Kalai, you say that we don't need a therapist, but I'm just going to be honest. I do have a therapist. She is a melanated individual. She kind of feels like a mom to me. And it's a different kind of relationship for me. It's been helping. And also I will say, clinically, I've been diagnosed as having major depression, severe PTSD, and they've also told me that I'm bipolar. I refuse to take medication for any of it, even though they've prescribed it to me.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I don't mean to interject, Goddess. Can I please say something? Because you're doing a lot of spell casting. I don't want to tell you how to speak because I want, we listening. And I don't know how God feel. He going to let you know how he feel. I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for God down there. But listen, please, you're killing me with the diagnosed word. You ain't been diagnosed with nothing because when they telling you they diagnosed you, they're telling you what you are and what you believe. You're the ancient being. Remember, you manifest. Your thoughts are magnets. Your words are magnets. So they told you what you was and you accepted it. That's no different than the advanced, how we have advanced DEA in these genetics, and then they try to tell the parent that the kid is too active, so they prescribe the kid Ritalin. When ain't nothing wrong with the kid. Now you didn't give the kid Ritalin, and you didn't fucked up his genetics or her genetics. So I'm gonna let you finish what you was saying. I ain't mean that. It's just I don't want you to just keep running off believing the shit these racist crackers telling you about yourself. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for saying that. I don't. I just want to say the medication and all that stuff that they try to do, I was like, fuck that. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing it. So yeah, I'm not taking the medication. I'm just saying they have put those labels on me. I don't accept that at all. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. I refuse it. I rebuke it, whatever y'all want to call it.
Facts.
I'm not worried about any of that. I know for me personally that okay, let me just put this little side piece in there too. The whole idea or theory that I don't want to say the white man, but the others, those that don't have the melanin in their skin, the idea that they were created in a lab and that they're not natural. I have been told that story by my family, that it's been passed down. That's been passed down through me. So I know that to be straight facts. You feel me? And I'm completely cool with that. My whole goal, honestly, in my life right now, where I'm at, is to get some land, get like-minded people along with me, so we can have our garden, we can have our solar-powered and water-powered homes, so where we're not paying all these bills and shit to people, and we can like live instead of struggle. But I'm struggling with trying to get there just based off of me and having this need from my birth parents. That's what I was just trying to ask. How do I just detach from that so I can go ahead and do what I need to do? Because they're not, I get they're a piece of the lesson. They're a part of the reason for why I chose to come back here. Because I know I've been here before. I know this is like one of my last times coming here. That I do know that for sure. But I'm there. How can I get through with what I'm trying to do? That's all. If that makes sense.
I will kind of ask you to reiterate a few things, but the first thing I'm gonna start with your therapist, right? Now, I'm gonna why you feel comfortable with your therapist is because y'all are magnetically, naturally. That's so you feel connected and feel comfortable with a black woman. You know, with a reflection. I mean, I don't want to call her a black woman, with a reflection. So you naturally feel comfortable. Now, the one thing I hear that comes from you is that the love that you have for your parents, to bring them along with you. And the one thing about women, and this entity knew about women, that it's really hard to break the bond that you have between a mother and child. You understand? Mother and mother. It's hard to break that bond. So they manipulated that bond with the love. So you chose your family to come down here, but for a bigger picture. You didn't come down there just for their family. You came down here for your entire Earth family. So you used the portal to get down here to Earth. Now, when you got down to Earth, you developed what we call love syndrome. That's what they taught us. So now you feel as though you don't want to let your parents or disappoint your parents. When it's not your parents that you should want not be disappointed, when you the whole time that you should be concerned with not disappointing. So for me, and your attention and growing is that the test is love. The love that you have for others instead of value. From what
I agree. Hold on. I agree. Before you say something, guys, I agree with everything that God just said 100%. And on top of that, I also want to, like, when you said how you said that the guy had told you that you heard him say you really don't need like a therapist, for example, right? Am I quoting you right? Am I saying that right, God? Am I saying that right, God?
Oh, that means.
Okay. So yeah, so I want to play off what because I wasn't there when God told you that, but I can vouch that that's true. You don't need nothing outside of yourself but you. So when the belief is taken from you and you're the ancient being to believe and rely on everything outside of yourself, and this is a parasitical disease that has been passed down to us from generation to generation to generation. We can't forget who passed it down. We got to keep an X on him. That's why when he told you that, that's why I want to analyze deeper on what he told you, because that kind of play out why I responded to you when I said, hey, stop saying what you was diagnosed with. How about saying this? You was diagnosed with greatness too. Before they diagnosed you with that bullshit, you was diagnosed with greatness first. You know that, right? Before they diagnosed you with anything for that rapist, you know what I'm saying? For that draconian reptilian oppressor who's hiding behind Satan, aka Zeus, the cowards they are. Right? Before he ever diagnosed you, before he labeled you an African American, a bitch, a thought, a hoe, slow, whatever disease he said you, these are his titles. You don't even have any proof that these diseases exist. He told you that. How can we trust the same person that took everything from us? Before he diagnosed you, we diagnosed you in the cosmos. You diagnosed the entire realm, the entire multiverse. You see what I'm saying? You diagnose yourself with greatness. Say that. Say, I've been diagnosed with greatness. I've been diagnosed with godhood, with true divinity as the supreme creator of all.
Oh, I know.
Let that be your new diagnosis. Say Kali and Rashad Jamal diagnosed you with that. As opposed to saying what the racist diagnosed you with. I'm being honest though. I mean, if you're gonna get him the credit over you like that, you might as well just say, hey, well, the doctors diagnosed me with this, but then I was talking to Kali and Rashad Jamal and they diagnosed me with this. Why not take our diagnosis?
Right. I never went along with their diagnosis. I knew that they didn't know nothing about me. They didn't care about me. They just wanted some money. No, it's different. I don't know.